Hi, hi friends. So today in this section we're going to discuss about the hydraulic braking system. So this comes under braking, different types of brakes. So although we have discussed about the brakes, the basic principle of braking system and different types of brakes. So here we're going to discuss about the braking, hydraulic braking system. So as already we have discussed, the hydraulic brakes works based on the Pascal's law. So which means that the pressure exerted on a closed container will be transferred throughout the container and it will be evenly distributed. So pressure on the cylinder will be equal to the pressure on the brake side. So if we need to multiply the force on the brake side, so here the area actually increased on the braking side so that the force actually gets multiplied. So the area on the braking side will be much greater than the area on the master cylinder side. So which means that the cross-sectional area in which the fluid actually transfers, so the force actually gets multiplied. The example that you could see on few hydraulic excavators, say the Bucklins or the backloaders, which you have seen the day-to-day life, which uses the hydraulic fluids. So these fluids are incompressible fluids, so it transmits the power. So the brake fluids which is being used on the hydraulic braking system will be the glycol based, glycol ether based. So you know that dot 3, dot 4 or the the braking fluids that will be used on a as a brake fluid. Okay. So what does it actually mean? Dot 3 and dot 4, these are like a standards. So based upon Department of Transportation from the United States. So these standards has been equivalent to the SAE standard. So this for an example, if you have a vehicle so which prefers the dot 3 of braking fluid, you can use either dot 3 or dot 4, so not below that. What happens actually if you use for example, if you have a specification of vehicle to use dot 4 as a braking fluid, but you're going to use dot 3, so the brake fluid gets heat up and it tends to burn, so there won't be any there will be loss in braking efficiency. But if you have a preference of dot 3, you can go for dot 4. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you are actually in a greater factor of safety. So how does it actually work? So we have a brake pedal. So when you press your brake pedal, so this is called as a booster. So the vacuum booster. So this booster, one side will have a vacuum chamber, other side is free into the atmosphere. So due to this pressure difference, the force actually gets multiplied. So it has the diaphragm. So these diaphragms actually increases the pressure by 2 to 4 times of the applied pressure on your brake pedal. So it doesn't mean that when you press your the brake pedal, whatever the pressure you applied on the brake pedal will be delivered to the wheels. So it is not enough to stop your vehicle. So it needs the force multiplication. So this has been done by these vacuum boosters. So when you press your brake pedal, the push rod actually pushes the piston in your master cylinder. So from the master cylinder, the fluid is being dispersed to the each side of your wheels. So these are the brake lines. So these brake lines are called as a bundy pipes. So this is like an steel pipes. So bundy pipes. So the oil gets through these bundy pipes and it's been transmitted to the each wheel. So either it may be drum brakes or the disc brake, it depends. So probably we have seen on a few low segment passenger vehicles where the front will be disc and the rear will be the drum brakes. So these drum brakes been even you can use when you're using for the emergency brakes. So you'll have a hand brake. So these hand brakes have been operated with the help of the cables. So you can use it for the emergency purpose when there is an hydraulic leakages or the emergency purpose. Right. So the hydraulic brakes can be used in both the disc and drum brakes. So when the pedal is being pressed, foot pedal is being pressed, the fluid from the master cylinder rushes to the hydraulic drums or the hydraulic disc brakes. So when the fluid gets into the wheel cylinder, so this wheel cylinder has a piston on the both sides. When the fluid gets into the wheel cylinder, the piston actually extends the brake shoes on the both sides. So these brake shoes will be applied to the brake drums, and due to this frictional force, the vehicle gets slowed down or stops. So when it comes to the disc brake, so when you press your foot pedal, so this braking fluid so goes into the the cylinder, wheel cylinder of your disc brake. So this disc actually has the brake pads on both sides. So when it pushes out, the disc caliper tends to move from the other side. So the disc pads on the both sides gets in contact with the disc or the rotor. So when it comes in contact, so due to this frictional frictional material, so the disc tends to stop. So this is how the hydraulic brakes actually works. So thank you guys. If you have any doubts, could please ask me through the Moodle. Thank you very much.